Flegler. With Walters floating. They sit back and wait. Eddie gets the offload. Carrigan around the corner. Reece Walsh puts the foot down. Oh, Reece Lightning all right. A couple of moments of brilliance, and it looks like the Broncos have just stormed away. Payne Haas. The rest was worth it. And then Patrick Carrigan, what about the around the corner ball?
Yeah, the combination, you called him the Buffalo. Well, he was just stampeding, wasn't he, through the middle. They held their nerve. The coaching staff at Brisbane held him back for that final 10 minutes. And he's just rampaged straight through the middle of the Dragons defenders. Found Pat Carrigan, who's been tremendous again tonight. And there it is. This is my house. Reece Walsh, the young superstar. And the bench riding him home. They're loving it, Brisbane. It'll be 3 from 3 as they head towards the showdown with the Dolphins.
They've had to work for it. It didn't appear as though Walsh had enough room to just squeeze through, but apparently he worked on his speed in the off-season. It's not as if he wasn't quick, but this was what he wanted to work on.
His acceleration's phenomenal. He just flew around Tyrell Sloan.
And how quickly this has got away. Oh boy, the goal kicking from both these players has been underwhelming. But 28-18.
It's a couple of weeks now where they've had to come from behind. Look at this from Haas. Great late footwork. Just got in between Musgrove and Molo. And the ball around the corner. Carrigan did well, didn't he? Acceleration from Reece Walsh. What an X-factor he is. He has unlocked this Brisbane attack when they've found moments and ways to get him the ball in space. He does the rest. He does the rest. He's a real point of difference for Brisbane this year.
Stay on side here.
A real point of difference.
Everyone knows the short one is coming. It's got a bit of depth on it, but it was Ben Hunt flying through there. Reece Walsh standing his ground. Well, for the Dragons at half-time would have felt really good about where this game had gone. They opened up that 10-point lead. As you said, yet again, the Broncos overcome a 10-point deficit.
Boy, oh boy. Look at
he's done it again. Now Capel in the clear. Mam on the inside. Goodbye. This has been a deadly reminder just how good these Broncos can be. They have scored tries in the 71st, 74th, and now 76th minute.
Yeah, brilliant work from the coaching staff of Brisbane just to hold their nerve. And Payne Haas again, boy, what a statement he's made at the back end of this game. Just charges over the top of Sullivan. Sully gets his arm free. Capewell did well to anticipate it. Summed it up beautifully. Had Arthurs on his outside, Mam on his inside. Oh yeah, it's party time in Brisbane tonight. Ezra Mam, he's battled through in the second half with that knee injury. And he strides round under the posts. Oh, maybe it's Ezra's house. They're having a good time, the Young Bucks. Good to see Benny Hannett here as well.
Well,
yeah, the Brisbane fans, they've come to enjoy this second half, haven't they? They were nervous. It was all the Dragons early, out enthusing them, out competing them, won the physical battle.
What happened to your golden point?
Maybe next week.
It's an honourable defeat. It's an honourable defeat. 18 all with 9 minutes to go. It has been a devastating burst, this, and so many stars have played a role with these 3 quick-fire tries. No more than this man, though. How do you stop him, especially when he's fresh?
Yeah, he's turned the game on its head in the last 5 or 6 minutes just through sheer force and physicality. He is an absolute weapon. I said it, at times he looks like a machine. He just never looks fatigued. Look at that, 176 metres again. He looks like he can play another full game, doesn't he? What a phenomenal athlete. Phenomenal.
5 unanswered tries in 32 minutes, all in the second half. Tony Staggs. He's had an excellent game as well. 2 tries for him. Tom Flegler.
It's the best I've seen Tony Staggs inject himself, particularly in yardage, to get behind the ball and carry hard for his team. He's so hard to handle. Here we go. Walder's out of dummy half.
They want more. Dragons wilting. Walsh. A bullet. Staggs away. That's okay. Not called forward. Walsh is going to score. 4 tries in 7 minutes. Someone get the young man some pickle juice. Brisbane on fire.
Yeah, it was brilliant work, wasn't it? Adam Reynolds out of dummy half. Just moved the markers with his feet. Walsh, he knew he had to get the ball to. Just get the ball to Staggs one-on-one. Dynamic and powerful. Got on the outside of Lomax. Looped the pass back inside, and guess who's there? Reece Walsh. All of a sudden, in the space of 10 minutes, it's gone from a quiet night to a great night for Reece Walsh.
This is unfortunate for the Dragons. This scoreline is getting ugly, and for 72 minutes they are in this game up to their armpits.
Yeah, you wouldn't want it to be a long line at the pub for a schooner, because you could have gone there at 18 all and come back, it's 38-18. That's how quickly it's happened. It's been a spirited performance. Take out this last 10 minutes from the Dragons, but you're right, wilted's the word. They've just fallen in quicksand.
Poor old Buck the Bronco, he didn't finish from the last try doing the lap. And first time they've scored 40 against the Dragons in over 20 years, 2001. He's still struggling with cramp. Reece Walsh, well, he's got 2 tries now all of a sudden. Tony Staggs, unstoppable. Are we okay with that pass, Mick? It's questionable.
Yeah, questionable. Sets up an absolute blockbuster. My gosh, it sets up. Like, going into the season, you went, oh, geez, that's going to be a good game. That's going to be a good game. 3-0, both of them.
Side, guys.
There is no way the NRL thought when they put that game down for round 4, this would be the groundwork laid. Broncos, that away game against the Dolphins is obviously here at Suncorp. Home,
on the mark, mate, all night.
Gold Coast, and then that away game is in Darwin. So it's a pretty good draw. It's a pretty good draw for the Broncos.
It's a great month, really. It gets set up this season.
Carrigan, big contributor in these closing moments. Well, for the first half, they appeared listless. Then they stormed back into it, but what we have seen has been devastating. They are 3 wins and no losses. The Dolphins are 3 wins and no losses. The stage has been set for the first battle of Brisbane. The Dolphins might be the darlings, but the Broncos still think they own this city. What a closing. What a closing we have seen here at Suncorp. In the end, it's been a thrashing. The Broncos, 40 points to 18 over the Dragons.